A viral Reddit post titled, "I regret moving to Canada" has sparked a heated debate about the reality of life abroad for many Indian students. The anonymous user, currently living in Canada, shared their struggles and warned aspiring migrants that the dream of a successful life in the West is often far from the reality. They argued that the international students are being exploited as part of a business model by the Canadian government and educational institutions. Many students, they claim, enroll in private or lower ranking colleges that charge a hefty tuition fees but offer very little in return. According to the post, professors barely put any efforts, the curriculum is outdated, and degrees from these institutions often hold very little value in the job market. They also claim that employers don't even take such diplomas seriously. The user specifically mentioned that Bow Valley College in Calgary as one of the worst institutions, cautioning that without Canadian experience, many graduates struggle to find stable jobs and are instead forced into survival jobs like Uber driving, warehouse work, or retail just to cover basic expenses. The post also highlighted one of the biggest shocks international students face, and that is the high cost of living. Rent, grocery, and other necessities are far more expensive than many expect, making it nearly impossible to sustain a decent lifestyle without working long hours. The user wrote that most students work minimum wage jobs for extended hours just to afford their daily needs, leaving no room for work-life balance. They stated, "You either work or you don't eat." Additionally, they accused many Canadian employers of exploitation, exploiting international students by paying illegally low wages. Those who complained are quickly replaced by other desperate students, trapping them in a cycle of financial struggle. Also, beyond these financial stress, the person also highlighted the emotional toll of living abroad. They shared how loneliness and depression are very common among Indian students in Canada, as local Canadians, while polite, are often distant. Building real friendship is very difficult, and many students suffer in silence, far away from their families and support systems. In fact, in their final message, the user urged students to reconsider their decision to move abroad, suggesting that India is growing and offering better opportunities. They argued that the West sells an illusion of a better life, but once students arrive, they realize that they have been misled. Stay in India, invest yourself, and build something meaningful at home. That's what the user has advised. Well, this post quickly gained a lot of traction online, with many people agreeing with struggles described. While others defended Canada as a land of opportunities, one user commented, "The West is great if you already have a good job or come with a work visa and a company-sponsored salary. If you are drowning in student loan debt and working labor jobs for survivals, it is not as glamorous as it seems." Another user, however, blames students only for making poor choices, stating that if you blindly follow the herd and pick a random college in Ontario for a useless course, it's your fault, not Canada's. Some also pointed out that many students confuse comfort with happiness, arguing that financial stability does not always equate to a fulfilling life. Now, if we see it from an Indian perspective, then this debate sheds light on an important issue. Many Indian students are lured abroad by the promise of high salaries, a better lifestyle, and career growth. However, the reality can be harsh, specifically for those who fail to research their choices properly. With India's rapid growing economy, expanding job market, and improving standard of living, it's worth questioning whether moving abroad is truly necessary or not. While Canada and other Western countries still offer good opportunities for skilled professionals, students must carefully evaluate their option, choose the right courses and universities too, and have realistic expectations. Instead of blindly chasing the Western dream, young Indians must consider whether they can achieve the dream that they have dreamt of successfully right at home or not.